Woody Wood. And now, without further ado, let's get in that crazy head. Here's your host, Woody Wood.
What the fuck is up tonight?
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have had a weird couple of days. Here at Greenlight Studios, Mr. Morgan has had some technical difficulties and it's been crazy. We were planning to do this drunk podcast last night, but he had the weird error, some kind of crazy error on both of his fucking towers.
Both of them.
And so we couldn't do it. And so we're doing it tonight. It's a day late, but not a fucking minute too late. And we have tonight with us Mr. Shane Davis, local artist.
Hello.
Singer-songwriter. And we have Mr. Crenshaw, who is a actual tattoo extraordinaire.
How are you?
And we have Mr. Douglas James, who is my right-hand man in my whole life, World Bones.
The right hand.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Now,
In your whole
ladies
life.
and gentlemen, if you're just now tuning into the podcast, I would like to give a shout out to Greenlight Studios for giving us the patience that is required for us to get really drunk with Evan Williams. Shout out.
Shout
And
to you.
and Bush Light, apparently GMO fucking filled bullshit. But anyway, we're doing a drunk podcast.
Drunk.
I thought about having some hot girls here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but
Too easy.
I decided that Crenshaw has a woman and he wouldn't be hitting on the girls, and Doug is married and he wouldn't be hitting on the girls. But Shane and I, on the other hand, we would be hounding the bitches for pussy, okay? Pussy would be the only thing on my fucking mind, and I don't want to do that tonight.
No,
I want
not me.
to have a
Not me.
candid conversation
Not tonight.
with my brothers.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Yes.
Doug was actually, he sat in a little bit on the first episode, right?
I
with
did.
Coco.
Like 15 minutes
on
worth.
his on his lunch break or some
Yeah.
shit. So y'all go back and watch that episode. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to start this podcast out
With a
a
shot.
little story.
With a shot.
Our story after the shot. Oh, you're right. Crenshaw's fucking
With a shot.
handling
It's a
management.
drunken part, dude.
Crenshaws
I got
on
you.
management. Fucking
I'm
you know,
drunk
bam, bam,
myself.
bam, bam. We're drinking another shot. That's shot number 1 on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck, there's going to be more.
Now, ooh, walla walla bang bang. Anyway, so what I wanted to tell everybody was, one day, Doug and I were like, I don't know, fucking 4, 5, 6, 10 years into our relationship, and I was like, at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, he got off work, whatever, come over to the house, he's smoking.
No.
We started drinking beer. At the time, I was drinking Steel Reserve 211, and I was hardcore on that shit. I would come home from work, and I would literally slam 3 of them, 3 12-ounce cans, and I would start to feel it, and I'd be like, yeah, that's where I want to be. And I would continue to drink the motherfuckers. Now, continue.
211, yeah.
There's a weird thunder sound going on. Where's that coming from?
Drums.
Oh, is that Akeem?
It's cool. Just roll with
Yeah, I guess so. All right, so we're in the studio right now, and it's drunk podcast, so it doesn't fucking really matter. And so you might hear drums in the background, and that's
Also,
Akeem
it
doing
was
some
supposed to
mixing in
start
the
at
other
7.
room. No, it wasn't supposed to start at 7. It was supposed to start at 8.
That's what you told me, motherfucker.
I said 8. Anyway,
It was supposed to start yesterday.
so I was like, yeah, it was supposed to start last night, motherfucker. Yesterday at 8. No, but so here we go. All right, check it out. Doug, I looked at him in his eyes, and I said with all confidence that he had it, and I had his full safety in concern in regard. And I was like, I have an inflatable kayak. Let's go. Let's go up to the old lock and dam and let out on the river. And we're going to take this 12-pack of 211, which we already downed a 12-pack before we left the house.
Yes, we did.
And he's like, hell yeah! And I was like,
I'm down, man.
Yeah. He's like, fuck yeah, I know you're going to keep me safe. No, not so. First off, the water level was so low that I had no idea. So an inflatable kayak on a river with that many rocks that low is not a good idea.
Okay, have y'all grown up around here?
No,
Let me ask you something. Did you know that the Savannah River is like serpentine most of the way. Okay, this is information that was not
This is
shared with me. Here was, hey, let's get in the
go
boat.
grab Morgan for me.
Let's get in the boat, and in a couple hours, they'll fish us out. A couple of hours down here downtown. That's what we'll be. No. See, now it's like we're going through the fucking, and we're like pushing, and we're in an inflatable boat. And yeah, we almost died.
Yes. Well, okay. This is the real story. I'm a much better storyteller than him. And if this is in your way, let me know.
I almost hit you in the face with that.
Basically, he fucking, helped me the best that he could. Of course, it was probably one of the only times he's ever been on a river like that, much less in an inflatable kayak. And one side of it fucking deflated. Where's he at?
That rock was sharp.
Technical difficulty.
Where's the gingerly man?
But anyway, I'm sorry. In the other room, there's a bunch of fucking mixing going on, and it's messing with everything. So I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure that shit out. Yes, that's good. That's good. Okay, good. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Whatever he did right there is better. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Holy sheet.
All right, cool. All right, so
I call that the 808.
That was
So
way down
anyway,
there.
what happened was we ended up having to fucking carry our inflatable kayak over the fucking rocks, right? And one side, there was 3 chambers, right? And one of the sides busted. And then we got to the deep part of the river, past the rocks where we could walk, and realized that we had a leak. It started to rain, and it started to get dark.
So
because I underestimated the amount of time it was going to take us to get to said point where we were at. Because I was planning to go to the other end of the river walk, down past 8th Street. Didn't work out for us. We had to stop at the fucking the Riverview dock.
Thought I was gonna die.
And literally, the whole fucking left side of the fucking was gone. It was not there. So we was literally leaning like this, paddling in the dark, in the rain, hoping to God we made it to the fucking shore.
Woody says,
We made it. Bring him on, bro.
Did you still have beer?
Don't get in front of the camera too much.
Woody says to me, hold up a minute. Let's listen to it. And we stop paddling and we hear
It wouldn't.
as the air is escaping from our
at a
vessel.
rate that you were like, holy shit, I'm about to crash my car.
10 minutes from now,
You know what I'm
we're
saying?
on the bottom of the river.
Insane.
With 2-foot river rats and 8-foot gators.
I'm really glad to also finally get on the fucking podcast, Mr. Don Dibbles. Everybody, Mr. Don Dibbles. Could you please let them know who you
How
are?
you doing, sirs? Or man?
We've been friends for a long time, me and Don.
Yeah, I know.
Where are you living now?
Walla Walla, Washington.
Yeah?
Actually, me and the wife.
Yeah?
We don't have any children, but we have 1 or 2 that live with us right now.
Now, how did that happen exactly?
Well, the wife, she wanted a nice landscaped yard and some sweaters at the same time.
Wait.
So
you're telling? Are you insinuating that you?
No.
Okay.
No. We adopted them fully.
Okay.
And yeah, laugh, but it's true. It's true.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Go on.
I got a question for you there. So Woody,
Yeah.
do you consider yourself to be as good as Casey Kasem, who's kind of who I sound like a little bit?
I do think
tad,
that you
a
sound
little
like
tad.
Casey Kasem.
Not
Top
really.
40.
But let me tell you
Not at
something.
all, actually.
Casey
Not a
Kasem
fucking
was
bit.
not actually a real person. He was a fucking robot.
That's true.
So fuck him and his voiceover
was just
work.
checking-
I'm way
checking-
better
I
than
was
that
just checking your
douchebag
knowledge.
asshole motherfucker. Who I'm sorry,
However, I do believe you that you
but
sound
the
like
universe
his voiceover
fucking
work.
paid him back with what he deserved, which is a severe stroke that put him in a weird, disabled, Sarah palsy kind of way.
To that comment, I will say no comment.
Okay, Don Dibbles.
That is very
I would like
sweet
to
of you.
ask you about your children. How old are your children?
Well, I don't have any children, and
You said that you adopted 2 kids.
that's true.
Those are your children now. Those are your children.
One of them
are my
is
long
11
friends?
and a half, and he is from Middle Asian area. And
Where is Middle Asia? I'm pretty sure that's
Middle.
India.
It's in the middle.
Pretty
of
sure
yeah,
that's
yeah.
India.
yeah,
so.
yeah, I told her in between India and Cambodia, somewhere around in there.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Bangkor Wat.
His name is Paul.
All right, his name's Poe?
Paul.
Oh,
You know, one of them crazy.
all right, now how
fucking
old was he
names.
when he arrived in
He had a
America?
Jewish mother.
How old? Don, please, I need you. This is a radio show. We're serious right now.
Yes, I know.
Now, I need you to tell me, where did you meet your wife? I have no knowledge where Don met his wife, ladies and gentlemen. I just had to ask because he seems like the type of person that it's really hard to find a good woman, and maybe he found one that I need to know her sister.
All right. So yeah, we were at.
Okay.
It was back in the '70s. Yeah, you know, back when Dibbles had a little more hair and he had a little fro action going on.
Okay.
And yeah, I was at a music festival, and I was at the falafel stand actually.
I love falafel.
I was wanting some delicious fried, nice falafels.
Okay.
And what happened is, I went up to the stand, and this lady walked up, and she was hot. And I talked to her, and she happened to be 73. So I said,
Stop! You're not supposed to laugh, Don Dibbles. This is your wife we're talking
"Oh
about.
man, it's a funny story though." So what happened was, she had a daughter, and she came up, and she says, "Hey." And I said, "Hello, do you have any falafels?" And she said, "I can make you some falafels."
I love falafels.
So she made blueberry falafels, which is out of context.
Hey, yeah, blueberries in motherfucking Malaysia. Where the fuck you at again? Go ahead, sir. I'm sorry, Don. I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
Don, I'm cracking up because you said the story was funny. Otherwise, I would never laugh at such a
Since
situation.
she's from Malaysia, the story that's happening right now is in America at a music festival. Her family is from Malaysia. She had a Jewish mother, so she's selling falafels at the falafel stand. And I got one, and it was delicious, and we shared some liquid things on some papers, and they had a good meaning to them, too. And, things went from there.
I'm
And
sorry.
we
I
happened to
don't mean to
have-
laugh at Don.
It's just some dessert is all I'm talking about. Is
I love
some sherbet.
Have you ever been
and,
to Cheesecake Factory, Don?
I did. I have. We went there on our honeymoon, actually.
Now, what happened at the Cheesecake Factory? Because I heard a story. You called me up. No, actually, you sent me a text. Probably like mid-January of this year, and you were like, "Dude, I just got a fucking whole cheesecake in my face at the Cheesecake Factory," and I was like, "How the fuck did you pull that off?" And he said, "To be continued." And I haven't talked to you since then, Don. So I would really like to know.
I gotta know.
Could you continue what happened at the? And you said you were at Showbiz Pizza or Cheesecake Factory. I couldn't remember which one.
What flavor was her?
You
fucking
said cheesecake for sure that got in your face.
Oh yeah.
Don't be. Listen. We're all friends here, Don. You don't have to be ashamed.
I just have to.
All of
I
us
have
right
to
here
think
on
about
the
the story.
podcast.
And
Are you ashamed
remember
of
that
what
we
your
are
wife
on
may
the,
think?
radio, so I have to
Nobody
remember
will
that.
ever
Okay,
know.
all right.
And the wife, she did. I got a cheesecake thrown at me in my face, and I got another one to go because the first one was not thrown at me by the wife; it was by the waitress. And what happened was, I told her exactly what I planned on doing
Hate it when that
with the
happens.
cheesecake and my wife when we got to the house, and she didn't like the story a whole lot. And she
a whole lot.
happened to be a person that did not eat pork. And I told her that the remedy at the house was going to involve 3 pounds of bacon and 2 cheesecakes. So, and I told her the whole story, and she got mad and hit me in the face with one of the cheesecakes. Damn. So the story ended up being 4 pounds of bacon and 1 cheesecake, which to me is even better.
4-pound cheese.
Now, exactly how the fuck did you end up fucking the waitress that night? Because if she threw... Oh, wait. Was I supposed to say that? So, anyway,
His wife's
Crenshaw,
listening.
what was the most badass tattoo, the last tattoo you did? Because he's doing my arm, and that's going to be the best last one. But just recently, what you been doing?
The coolest thing I did lately was a new school skull, all shaded out with a K-bar through it.
You know what? That's really good practice for my arm.
Yes, sir.
How did it
There's
look?
only be like 900 skulls. Well, I like to say it looks like shit, so that
He's
everybody
like-
else can say no. I don't like. To
He's
brag
like,
on
I've
my
only
luck.
done 900 skulls to my fucking resume.
Last
But
year.
I'm going to add 30 of them to your fucking arm. So, yeah, there's that. I'll jump from 900 to 930 in one fucking sitting. No, actually, I want to go back to Don because I swear to God, I don't understand how you took the waitress home that night. And I don't care if your wife is listening. And I'm pretty sure she doesn't speak English anyway, which you never finished your story about how you met her.
Yeah.
Where did you meet her in Thailand? I'm pretty sure.
Hey, Shane, who the fuck is this guy, man? He's put me on the spot here, man.
Shane,
Jesus Christ.
tell Don that I'm cool people and he needs to answer my questions. This is going worldwide, son.
Like prestige.
Worldwide!
Why?
Worldwide.
Boats and hoes.
You seen the beach?
All right.
Well, all the way to the other side.
Obviously, Shane Davis,
The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa
drunk
Maria.
Shane Davis cannot be Don
I'll do you with them
Dibbles.
while I'm drinking sangria.
So we are drinking, ladies and gentlemen. And I do want to ask Crenshaw, since he is technically the guest here, and Shane Davis is the other guest here, not Don. And so I want to start with Crenshaw, but I want to ask you, how long have you been tattooing? Where do you tattoo? How can people get in touch with you? What's going on with you? And I know that you left Augusta for a long time, but you're back. Let everybody know that you're back.
Yeah, I started tattooing in '97. I've been tattooing for 16 and a half years. I'm at Odd Artist Inc. right now. On
It's
8th
true.
and Ellis.
Uh-huh.
You can come see us. Find us on Facebook. All that good shit. I tattooed under Matt Rowland at Skin Graphics, Rage.
Shout out to Travel Urge on
Yes,
Broad
sir.
Street. And what's the other one up in Washington Road?
Skin Graphics.
Skin Graphics.
Skin Graphics, Travel Urge, and Rage were the first three shops that I worked at. Skin Graphics on Bobby Jones.
And please forgive us if any of the
Shit is wrong.
the businesses that we speak about tonight are offended for our drunkenness. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Yeah, I for one am
no.
not fucking sorry.
Oh
one
shit,
bit.
Don,
I'm
you're
not.
back.
Yeah, well.
Oh, all of
yeah,
a sudden you
yeah,
got a fucking
yeah.
opinion about
I
some
don't
shit.
care. All right, I do not give a.
Are you
shit.
reaching for the fucking stars but keeping your
Don's
feet
a
on the
Come to
fucking
Walla
ground?
Walla,
Street.
Washington, if you want to, and I will tell you then that I still don't give a shit.
You know what?
Look, you wouldn't be such a hard ass if you weren't speaking over the fucking radio from Washington.
Well, I just
That's very true.
love
Instead of right
that
next to me
Don
at
and
the
I just love that Don and I became friends whenever I lived in Kissimmee, Florida, and he still lives in Walla Walla, Washington.
Were
and
you
there's
all both in
I
this
was in
room when you
Kissimmee,
both lived
Florida.
there?
No. We actually he called me. And he was trying to sell me a fucking grave plot because I don't know what the fuck kind of work he was in at the time. But he's like, dude,
You're gonna die.
Oh, this is how about Don? I'm gonna give you an impression of you. Okay, here we go. Mr. Wood. I'm Don Dibbles. Don Dibbles here of Don Dibbles Caskets and more. And I just want to let you know that there is a really good deal going on right now. And I'm able to offer you a 30% discount on a plot in Alaska during the hours of July between May 2nd and May 2nd, 7 to 8 p.m. Now, if you can just call me back as soon as possible, my wife will call you with a confirmation phone call. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, one thing about that.
No.
forgot.
I gotta finish the story. His wife called me back, and I swear to God, they were having sex. I swear to
No,
fucking God.
they
They
were
were
not.
having sex
No.
because
You
she
better
called me and I answered and she was like, I didn't expect you to answer. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You didn't expect me to answer. It's my house phone. And she's like, and I was like, what are you doing? I was about to hang up. And she goes, Don Dibbles. Oh, Don. And then I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm really about to hang up, but I'm really interested in what you got to say next. She was like, hold please, Don Dibbles, caskets and more. 5 minutes later, and I waited. He gets on the phone, and he's like, hey, Don Dibbles here. Sorry about the delay. I had to get to the phone. You are still there, right? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, thank you for staying on the line. Don Dibbles is really excited about your face. Don Dibbles is really excited about your death. Don Dibbles wants to sell you something pronto so that you can put your dead body in case you die tomorrow.
Just in case.
And I said, verbatim, this is exactly what I said. And this is his response is the reason that I'm his best friend to this day. I said, what if I never die? And what'd you say, Don?
I said, well, what you can do is you can give me a call at 1-800-FUCK-YOU and nice jacket. Who shot the couch? Have a nice fucking day.
And I was like, you are the best casket salesman I've ever met in my life. Where are you located?
Holy shit, what does that sound?
He said, Walla Walla. It's my phone. He said, Walla Walla, Washington. I said, oh shit, that's crazy. That's the second weirdest sounding city in the fucking nation. And he said, oh yeah? What's the first? And I said, the city I live in. He said, what's that, Mr. Wood? And I said, Kissimmee, Florida.
And I said, kiss me ass.
And he slammed the phone down in my face. And I thought it rude. Because personally, he called me. Okay? I should be the one that slams the phone in the face. So I called Don back. And he said, yes, sir, Mr. Wood. I thought I just slammed the phone in your... And in the middle of him saying that, I slammed the phone in his face.
And then proceeded a 12-phone call war between the two of us.
Hey, Don.
I'm gonna call a pause.
We're not fabricating shit.
Shots.
So just speak
Woody
the truth.
motherfucker. Shots.
Shots.
Ready?
Oh shit! Here we go.
Oh, Jesus.
It's the Drunk Podcast.
Is this shot number 2 of the podcast?
This is what I'm here for.
I hate you all.
I need to
fuck
make
you.
a mark that
It's
Morgan,
mark number 2.
if you could go and get a pen and a piece of paper somehow, mark down 10:10. 10 minutes into the podcast, there's a moment where I need to make a mark. And also 10:18 is a moment I need to make a mark.
See, that's all ridiculous. You just need to record that shit and say, fuck you, let's take some shots.
Well, yeah, but the shots wasn't the thing. All right, shots.
No, wrong. PP time.
I've already done mine.
What you...
Oh wait, me and Doug didn't do it.
Shots.
No. I only took part of his because he's a
All right,
vagina. And you were playing with your vagina. I mean, your phone.
Tonight I am going to. Tonight I'm going to end up pretty much doing stupid, crazy shit with my mouth, and I'm gonna have moments where somebody will say something about something, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I need to Google that," and I'll start Googling something on my phone. So when that happens, I'm gonna need Don Dibbles, the voiceover that the professional that he is, to go into his spiel and let me know, A, where the fuck his mom is, because I'm pretty sure we've been looking for her for a while, right? We've been,
And not the only one. Been looking for her for a while.
it's a whole crew of us been looking for Don Dibbles' mom since 1998, because I met him in 95.
Yeah, that's when she went to look for polar bears in Alaska.
Yeah.
And,
She never came back.
Haven't seen her.
Like, we haven't
Apparently
found
she got married.
her
and
body was never found. Polar bears never mentioned her name in their circles.
She ended up apparently in Indianapolis. This is the last time I heard.
You know what? That's pretty close to polar bear weather. Not. I'm just kidding.
From Indiana. Nice. An hour north of Indianapolis.
Crenshaw,
Sorry while I
if
was
you've
there.
got something to say, we're on an audio and video podcast. I need you to speak the fuck up. He's
Sorry,
like,
I was just
"How
talking
is it?"
shit, nigga.
Indiana. No, tell us where you're from. Talk to me about your origins.
Indiana. Indianapolis is 45 minutes away. I never saw your mom while I was there.
I know she was working
Granted,
as a hooker.
You would know because she's a very large.
I know she was
lady.
working as a hooker in
So are the rest of the
Indianapolis
ladies
between the
in
years of
Indiana.
92 to
She
95.
kinda-
That's why I
She-
moved away from there.
She kind of looks like Al Borland, but she's a she.
There's things that
So she's from
nobody
Indiana.
knows.
Still wears flannel.
Yeah.
Everybody in Indiana wears flannel. Don't you know? I
Damn it,
started
these
hunting when I
piercings
was
are starting
6.
to really fucking bug the shit out of me. And
Yeah,
I want
I
to
know.
talk right there for a minute.
Dude,
on
I
the
had
piercings.
my snake
Did you
bites.
send Michaela the fucking shit that I'm supposed to do?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I did.
Now, just to fucking tell everybody, look, I'm going through this fucking thing where I'm turning my body into a work of art because I'm an artist. And one day, after one of my very dear close friends
shit.
fucking died. Shut up, Don. One of my dear
It's like a
close
little
friends
fairy
fucking
ring
died.
every couple minutes.
The earphones are still fucking with me. You said holy shit, and I looked behind me because I heard some shit in my ears. This is stupid.
It's like something incredible is happening every couple minutes.
We should do this.
Now,
while
what
we're
I'm going to
tripping.
need from Douglas James right now, and this is an
There should be
administrative
some
fucking
candy or
place.
something appearing every.
We're going to take a shot together. And Doug, whenever I have to stand up from this chair, which is going to happen, and walk away, I need you to have some questions prepared for Crenshaw and Shane Davis.
Can't happen.
Just think of it in your head, dude.
Okay,
Like,
so
just
what
get
you're
one
saying-
fucking question. That's all I
Precisely.
need. A short little fucking second.
So what
Now-
you're saying is me and Shane are going to go out and smoke a
No,
cigarette?
I don't
and
like
when
you.
I
Shut your
come back,
fucking
we're gonna have
mouth.
some
We're not
goddamn
even that far
questions?
into the. Are you kidding me right now? I don't want to have to. And you stop, Don. Now, I want to talk to Shane Davis for a minute. I want to talk to Shane Davis
I
for a
just
minute.
heard I don't like you. Now shut your fucking mouth.
With the few, with the proud, we'd like to hear it loud. Mr. Shane Davis is a longtime friend of mine and one of my favorite local musicians, even though he acts like he's not supposed to be playing music and this is some bullshit. Oh shit, I'm gonna put you on speakerphone. What's up, Wayne? I'm doing a drunk podcast episode right now, and you're on speakerphone, so you're going straight into the microphone, sir. What do you got to say?
Shia, what you got to say?
Having a great time. Y'all need to get on down here so we can have more fun.
Where you at, Joe's Underground?
Absolutely.
Well, as soon as we get done with the podcast, sir, we're gonna head down that way.
Yeah, bring all your friends and neighbors.
There's gonna be about 75 of us. Y'all better get ready.
Hey, who's that? Woody? Yeah, you should have told me it was Woody. You're on the podcast. You should have told me it was Woody. I would have spoke differently.
Y'all on the podcast right now.
I would have spoke differently.
I'd like for everybody to tell. I would like for both of you to scream into the phone. Hey, listen, guys. Listen, guys. I need both of you to scream into the phone. Scream into the phone. I love Woody.
I love Woody!
Thank y'all. We'll talk to y'all later.
Thank y'all. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, now I'm going to hang up on y'all. Just tell me you love me and then fuck off.
All right, so Randy and the rest of them are down at Joe's Underground playing tonight. We're probably going to go down there after this and have some beers with them because they're old friends of ours. Shout out to them. Now, I would like to get back to my friend Shane Davis. Now, Shane Davis is a local musician that I'm very proud of, and he's one of my favorites. He's got a really good singing voice, and I don't know why he doesn't do more original material, and I would like to ask him that right now. Why don't you do more original material, bitch?
I don't know, man. I just
Because fuck you.
don't. Like those, you know what I mean? Like
you know what? That is not
one
an
of those-
acceptable answer.
It's not. I agree. It's
Do you
one of those,
want to?
It's one of
okay,
the deals.
Listen,
I agree that
shot,
everybody.
not fucking beer. I don't know what the fuck. There's a
Shots.
shot. Yeah, shot.
There's not a
You
shot in
still
We
my.
didn't take the fucking
not a
shot.
shot in
We're
my
one
cup.
behind.
He took half of it.
There's not a shot in my cup.
Okay, well I didn't take any of it. So you're doing your rest of yours with me. Let's do this. Stop acting a fool. Damn. I love my friend Doug James.
Help me out.
All the way down. Come on, bottoms up.
Go ahead and pour them another one. They need another one.
Go ahead and pour them another shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bottle was full when we started this evening.
And now it's not.
It is way from full.
Yuck.
All right, so back to Shane Davis. What the fuck with the originals? Do you want to focus more on playing lead?
Not really, man. Because
you are an excellent singer.
I'm a lot better singer than I am a guitar player. It's either laziness, which I don't think that has.
How old are you now?
That's 28.
Okay.
But it's just the.
Yeah, it's laziness.
Man, those who make it complicated don't get congratulated, is what I've heard 1,000 times. And
yeah,
there's a lot of
who
truth to
said that? The biggest loser in the fucking world.
That's probably fucking true. But that's my problem, man. It's just hard to write. It's tough for me to write songs. It always has been.
Well,
I don't know why.
for me,
a whole entire page full of lyrics is one thing, but turning that shit into a song is
somebody asked me yesterday what my process was for doing for none of it's poured.
Why do I have a little bitty shot? Huh. So me and you were doing shots? This is
so anyway, what I was saying is I don't understand how someone that sings as well as you do
I'm about to burn my hand on a goddamn candle.
Literally sit around. Okay, I'm getting real right now. I'm getting fucking real right now.
Don't do that.
No, I'm getting just real on the level of drunk real.
Oh, okay.
Why the fuck
Shots.
wouldn't you? I like Crenshaw.
I was gonna say it's fine. Fuck it. That's not a shot of beer.
No.
Shots.
Look, it's little.
Damn.
I'm gonna wait 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I did not do that shot. I'm a pussy ass bitch.
All right, well, fuck all y'all. 1, 2, 3, go. Cause I'm Crenshaw.
I'm gonna drink.
Crenshaw's doing it. All right, so
did
back to what I was saying. Real talk. I think that you're one of the best vocalists in Augusta. As far as a white guy that sounds like a black guy, and it's probably me. You're disgusting. Me or he just farted. Me or Josh fucking Pierce or you. And there he did it again. He's
I'm
disgusting.
gonna take Woody's word.
But what I'm
Shit,
saying
not on
is,
the fart, but-
and this is a real question. You know, is it just that you need somebody to give you some material to do, or you're not good at lyrics? What the fuck's going on? Because somebody asked me yesterday.
You lazy?
Somebody asked me yesterday.
I keep waiting for the perfect band opportunity to come along, and that's just not the way it needs to be. But
you know, I did that for years because I've been doing Happy Bone since '96.
I'm just only into like a certain, as far as I want to incorporate writing and shit.
Google
man, I'm
Happy
only
Bones,
into a
bitches.
certain like genre of music, and it's tough to fucking write soul shit on acoustic and sing it by yourself.
Oh my fucking God. Charles August, are you listening to this right now? Because this is bullshit. Shout out to Charles August, one of my really good friends. I'm going to tell you this. You need to fucking bullshit yourself less. Because it's not working with me. Apparently it's working really good with you. I think yes it is. This is what I think. I think that you're just lazy. And I think that you need to write all the time. Every time you pick up fucking guitar, you play E. I don't give a fuck if you're playing E. Play it in a certain different tempo or different fucking cadence or whatever you want to do. And you make sure that when you do that, you're singing with the fucking chords. Because all I want to do is hear you sing, and you don't fucking do it enough. Like, I really want that in my life. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I'm putting you on the spot right now, Shane.
No, I mean, you're right.
Yeah.
Totally, you're totally fucking right.
Because
No doubt about
everybody
it.
that I love in this music scene do twice as much as I do, and I do a lot. And you do nothing. Josh Pierce.
Well, that's true, but
shout out to Josh Pierce, by the way. The manager of Whiskey Bar does nothing musically anymore, and he is one of the best musicians I've ever met.
If you want to get real fast, let me get
come
real
on.
then.
Lay
Okay,
it
the
down,
reason
baby.
why I do nothing is because I got sick and tired of the Augusta music scene and all the bullshit that is filled with around it. And I will say that Augusta is filled with a bunch of cliquish shit that allows musicians to come in and play for little of nothing.
Finally.
And people get shit on because of it, and no outsiders are able to come
Okay.
in because they have the same ones that play every single weekend
All right,
in every club
stop,
for the same amount of money.
I hear
and it's
you.
all
Stop.
a bunch of crap.
I'm telling
and we
you.
get tired of it.
Yes.
So I mean,
But
eventually you
I
kind
can
of
feel
go
you
in your
getting worked
shell
up right now. Calm
and
the
you just
fuck
you
down.
go in and
I
then
hear
to
you.
your own
You
shit.
made your point. Now let me tell you, my rebut is that I literally do not mix with everybody.
Right, I agree with that.
And so there are some people that I do not let into my circle that are very negative people. And obviously, you've been letting those people get in your head. Because my experience, and I've been in this scene for 23 years. I'm going on 24 years this year. I have only the first maybe 3-4 years I experienced some cliquish bullshit but me as an artist on an individual level, I looked at myself in the fucking mirror and I said, I am not going to be that motherfucker. And I actually made a conscious effort to not be around people that badmouth other musicians. End of story. I don't give a fuck if they are terrible. Now, there are going to be circumstances where me and you are going to be in the studio, or Morgan and I are going to be in the studio, and Morgan's going to say, yeah, you know, that guy, blah, 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 and I'm going to be like, yeah, that guy, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But that's between me and Morgan.
Well, now, don't get me wrong. I do not put myself on any level at all, dude, because I'm one of those shitty musicians that don't put in time
No,
in their
you
fucking
are not
instruments
one
and
of
shit.
those shitty musicians.
Yeah, well,
I feel
you know
like
what I mean.
this is what I feel from you, and I need you to hear this too. I need you to open your ears up right now to what I'm saying. I feel like more than you're in the top 3 of the people that I know as musicians that do it from the heart and the soul, from the gut of your belly. And when you are able to actually grab a hold of something and make it yours, it sounds better than anybody else, even the original almost. And if you're able to do that, then there's something deep inside that's calling to you that's real.
No doubt.
You're not a paint by numbers fucking musician. I've seen them fucking dime a dozen. And you know who talks shit about other musicians? Paint by numbers musicians. If you cannot play a jazz riff on your fucking guitar, don't talk shit about anybody in the fucking scene. Please. Are you fucking kidding me? Because me, myself, and I respect anybody that's able to get on the fucking stage.
Yep.
If you have the balls to get on the fucking stage, that's your shit. I respect you. Even if you suck. To the point to where I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? You got on stage, you got some balls, motherfucker.
It takes a lot more balls than people think, man, to get up and do that shit. in front of people, dude.
Are you kidding me? On stage, I have literally had full body orgasms. Literally. I've had out-of-body experiences where I was actually standing beside myself on the stage, and I looked over at myself, watching myself do what I was doing. And this is, you laugh, but I'm not fucking kidding right now. I could never be more real about this shit. And I'm looking at myself, and I'm like, is that really happening right now? And I'm so blown away by it that I can't share that shit with anybody. I can't tell anybody whenever I get off stage, oh, guess what? I was actually outside of my body, standing beside myself with like this little weird umbilical cord tether. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was seeing.
and then and then I looked up at myself and I realized I was looking at myself and I wasn't singing, but I was singing. And how did that happen? That's the type of shit that I feel. Like literally, I pick it up like a magnet connected to a fucking metal source or whatever the fuck magnets are connected to. But I feel like I'm a magnet towards
magnets.
that shit. And when you do it, I know it's genuine. I know it's genuine. I need you. I need you. The world needs you. I'm not fucking kidding. And stop with your fucking 29, 8, 28, whatever the fuck bullshit, cynicalism, bullshit that you got going on right now. This is for real. I need you to step the fuck up to your fucking plate and be the man you're supposed to be. And you know what? I'm not mad at you because I didn't make it until I was at least 32, 35.
Hey,
So,
shots.
oh, we're doing shots?
Shots.
I'm pretty sure you counted way higher than me. That's a fucking 2 shots.
That's a shot.
All right, this is 3 and 4 shot.
You had half a shot earlier.
Doug didn't get anything.
Yeah, and a
You had half a shot that was already in your shit, so you have to take all of it. That was a big shot.
You got to pause for the cause of urination.
Holy shit. All right. Since Shane's going to the bathroom, we can break this moment of real shit. And I can talk to Mr. Crenshaw about his origins. Wait, you told us that, right? And then
I'm trying not to.
the first time, I know, right? The first time that my good friend Crenshaw showed up in Augusta, Georgia. Why don't you tell us when you first fell in love with Augusta, Georgia? I want to know that moment. You're the one that says shot, motherfucker.
I know. So, 97, Masters Week, I had a buddy that owed me $250.
$250 was a lot of money in 1997.
When you was a college student living in Indiana?
Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm speaking on the terms of social status. When I was in 1997, I was a bitch. Little sass little bitch. Oh! This is the good stuff. Here you go. Shot glass. He's throwing up in this. Oh! Ow! Holy shit. That was awesome. Woo! Jim, where you at? That was awesome. Jim, Crenshaw's a bitch. Come here.
That's how you puke on fucking radio.
Yeah, he was not prepared for this.
Damn.
My beer angel, the person that is supposed to be here to handle stuff like this is not here, which means he's fired.
So, we're just gonna go on with shit, and I'm wiping my nose with my shirt.
Jim, where's Jim at? Jim's a fucking asshole. You tell him to come here. I need him bad. I really do. I need him bad, like right now. Where's he at, Jim?
So
I'm talking to Morgan, ladies and gentlemen, right now.
Sorry about that.
All right. He threw up in that glass and another glass.
And that glass.
Take those away. Take those away. Throw them out. Throw them out in the sewer
don't
gutter.
make you touch that shit.
Go on. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out front. In the sewer right out front. Did you get any on the floor? A little bit on the floor.
A little bit. You mean
I'm pretty sure that Morgan is gonna fucking choke you out.
Check it out.
All right, you're good. All right,
Ginger snaps.
You're good. You're not throwing up.
I'm good.
All right.
On to the next question.
My personal tattoo artist, who is supposed to be so badass, literally threw up on my podcast and almost made me throw up.
It's cool. I hit the glass.
But we are not editing this shit.
In my fucking favor, you said we had a liter of whiskey and a case of beer.
That is 1.75 liters of Evan Williams,
which is
and it was full when we started.
Gallon, and there is 1 inch left in the bottom.
Okay, I'm not trying to say that you're a bitch.
Oh no,
but
dude,
that's a pretty
that
bitch move.
horrible.
I'm sorry.
Dude, I'm impressed because if you would have done that, I would have puked on you. Just saying.
Dude, I literally had to stop.
I saw your eyes.
And I was like, oh, I can't even look. Oh, I can't even look. You know?
God
That's
damn.
the type of situation we were in.
But the good thing is, I'm ready to start drinking it.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Let me tell you something.
You need to puke.
We are 6 shots in on the podcast.
Yeah, but we have
Doug
5
is such a lightweight that he's gone. I don't even know where the fuck this nigga's at.
Doug's sleeping on the
But
couch.
I have to fucking say that you are my favorite guest tonight because of the throw up incident.
I had 3 goddamn 22-ounce beers before I got here.
Well, I had 2 double.
And didn't.
I had 4 shots of Captain Morgan
However,
before I got here.
that was awesome. I'm so glad that there were cups.
You must humble yourself in the awesomeness that is Happy Bones right now. I'm just saying.
There's so much. The fact that I can fill up a cup with puke, set it on the table, and grab.
Oh my
another
God!
cup.
Shut the fuck up! Are you kidding me right now? I cannot.
These peanut butter
stand.
pretzels are amazing.
I cannot stand.
Fuck you.
I cannot stand
No, they're not.
watching someone puke, nor hearing someone puke. None of that shit appeals to me, and it makes me very nauseous.
Would you like a
And-
peanut butter pretzel?
And I do have to say,
You didn't puke. You cried, but you didn't puke. I was impressed.
I almost fucking puked. I almost puked all over this fucking pop screen, and that would have been very unprofessional of me. This is the hazards of a fucking podcast where you're drunk.
I made it into a
I'm
whiskey
gonna have
cup.
to actually buy Greenlight Studios about 7 pop fucking filters so that I can be able to throw up at least on one. Okay.
You just need to get him a rug.
Which,
a
by the
rug.
way, right now in the middle of the drunk podcast, I'm gonna give a shout out to a couple of people. First off, shout out to my very good friend Butch Palmer, who is a excellent hairdresser, and he is one of my favorite middle-aged fruits that I know. He is a really great older gay man, and I have a high amount of respect for him for who he is and what he says he does and what he does. Because what he says he does is the same thing that he fucking does. Although, if you see him on fucking Facebook, Butch Palmer, he does a lot of satire. So the fact that he's a middle-aged gay man, you should probably take into consideration on some of his posts, because he posts some weird, crazy political shit, and you're like, is he serious? No. I'm pretty sure it's satire. But I want to give a shout out to Butch Palmer Salon on Crawford Avenue, right off of Walton Way and Calhoun and that other road, Broad Street. Broad Street. He did my hair. And if you can see my hair tonight, it is immaculate. I have to shine. You know what I'm saying?
So straight.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Sparkly.
you can reach Butch Palmer on Facebook. Just put in Butch Palmer. And the guy that pops up that's looking all crazy and he does hair, that's the guy. Now,
We should probably give a shout out to the firehouse, because I'm thinking that's where we're going to end up, nigga.
The firehouse.
no,
Casa de Fuego.
let me tell you. We're closer to the firehouse. The firehouse I've talked about on a couple of episodes. Firehouse is the ultimate bar. Firehouse is the place where everybody that I know fucking goes at some point on a Friday fucking night. And it's nice because you know that you can go in there and you're going to see a whole bunch of people that you fucking know. And it might be a rotating crowd. Like, there's 3 or 4 different crowds that I see in there.
Yeah.
You never know. Now, my very dear friend, Crenshaw, is a regular of the firehouse, including his girlfriend, Candace, who is a excellent bartender at Frog Hollow. And she can be seen patronizing Craft and Vine with Crenshaw on occasion.
And Woody usually.
And Woody comes with them a lot of times if he doesn't have anything going on. Now, what I really want to talk about with you guys is sex. I want to talk about how
Strangulation.
How many people did it take you for you to finally realize that I want something that means something, I want to be real? Because for me personally, it was a lot of empty bullshit before I got to someone that I was like, this is the one.
My shit was
And I still haven't made it there, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. So if you think you may be the one, fucking get in touch with the nigga, because I'm taking applications for my ex-lover right now.
I'm taking X-Lax and...
Yeah, this is Don Dibbles answering for Shane Davis. And he says he's taking applications. So,
for his next ex-lover.
Fuck you.
They don't even fuck you.
Everything happened opposite for me, see? It was the first girl that I ever had sex with. That was the chick I was in love with. Every girl after her
I
for like
can't
the
talk
next
to you.
25 were like the girls that, oh, well, that bitch didn't care. Why don't you drop your goddamn microphone? Dude,
Why am I doing this right now? This is bullshit.
that's awesome. You look like a fucked up scientist. You got like a fucking...
I got it.
I'm telling you, until I was like married, I didn't figure out who it was. And then I was wrong. I think I got it this time. The reason I think
Sorry
I got
about
it, because I
audio.
met her like 16 years ago. No wonder then.
Double Jeopardy round.
Yeah, but she was dating my
happens.
goddamn best friend.
Oh, shit. It's a best friend situation.
Well, then
Freddie
I got
King
married,
sing
and
about
then
that.
She got married, and then we met when I was back last year. Oh. And then I tattooed her. And that's how all relationships start for tattoo artists. So how'd you meet her? I tattooed her.
Oh, that's a fucked up shit.
It is, because
Next thing you
they're
know,
paying you to penetrate
you realize
them.
the craziness of that bitch.
They're paying you to penetrate them. I'm just saying, it might just be their skin. But it's a weird way to start a relationship. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
especially if you tattooed her ass.
No, it's just her shoulder.
Yes.
Okay, well, it's not the same. I feel
shirt
like
gotta
as
come off.
I feel
Shirt
like
gotta
okay.
come
Let me
off.
ask you this: in your years of tattooing,
Hey,
how many
Can I get a beer?
how many asses have you tattooed?
There aren't any beers.
He needs a beer.
There aren't any beers.
All gone. All beers gone.
Well, I'll be a
Are
horse's
you able to
ass.
drive? Can you take the car? All right. I'm gonna give my good friend James Miller some cash.
He's putting this on the radio so that he knows he's gonna come back with beer or cash.
And he's gonna go and get us.
I'm gonna go on ahead and put this on the document.
You'll get us another case of PBR.
Yes, most definitely, preferably in comparison to.
Yeah, Busch Light sucks.
I mean,
Light does
it'll
suck
work
a
in
lot.
bind.
I mean, I hate PBR too, but I mean that's the cheapest case.
I love
Within
PBR.
$20, it would probably be like 15, 16 bucks.
For $20, you can get.
I do
30
happen
back.
to like the blue ribbon. It's
Yes,
tasty.
Sir. Yes.
Now,
It's
the
tasty
Blue
and
Ribbon
it's
actually
not, it's not Busch
started.
Light.
In
From here.
1892.
It used to be a blue ribbon beer.
Yeah, there's actually
Not so
won.
much anymore.
they
It
used
won.
But it's still the blue ribbon right here.
Once. And then fuck you, we're
in
just gonna go on
Shane
ahead and
Davis's
ride
heart.
that shit.
There will always be a Blue Ribbon.
It's kind of like the old tattoo artists that won this one trophy at this one convention, this one time back in 1987.
And you
And
drink
he
his
just
beer.
calls himself the best. No, he drinks beer, but it's kind of the same way. PBR in 1892. Yeah, you want a ribbon? Maybe you should do a little bit better. It's fucking 2000 and goddamn 14.
But it's good.
Oh,
It's better than Budweiser.
Oh, so is everything else, sir.
Yes.
The only thing that I really
is for
know
my
about
sister's
anything
pussy.
is things that I know about things.
Budweiser tastes like fishing.
I did not just say that last comment.
If you whisper it is true. It is true.
I want to talk about piercings. Listen,
I've had a couple.
I read just recently online that once a piece of metal is put into a human's body while the flesh is healing, that piece of metal will always have your DNA in it. Is that true?
That is 150 goddamn % bullshit.
So tell me on a microscopic level, like what we're dealing with.
You run through anything that's inside of blood is killed, it's smashed. When you run anything through an autoclave,
so it doesn't bond.
and it can't.
Well, why?
It's stainless
Well,
steel.
why
the
in every
the entire point in using the metals that we use as body piercers that give a fuck. The only reason that we use 316L, 316 LVM, shit that's 98.2% hypoallergenic, so that fucking 18 out of 1,000 people take a chance of having an allergic reaction to it. The reason that we use that...
18 out of 1,000? Okay.
It's the percentages. It's 98.2%. The part that's left is 18 out of 1,000.
Okay.
And they just have a chance.
Microphone.
And they just have a chance.
So what you're saying
So
is
if
that
you use the correct metal, nothing can bond to it. The reason that we use it is because it's what they used in any medical procedure and still do on most counts instead of using titanium.
Now-
Titanium is 98.6%.
I've been in a few
hypoallergenic.
tattoo shops in my day. I've been in most of those tattoo shops. Excuse me.
Were owned by the
have
people that
fucking
taught me.
People that fucking pierce in them. Now,
Yes, sir.
most of the times whenever I walk in, this is the reason that I was prompted to fucking Google this shit. I ended up wondering what the fuck the deal was with, because there was these signs everywhere that said we do not sterilize or reuse. Now,
Because nobody
back
wants
in the
it.
day, whenever I got my first tattoo, it was a sterilization
Process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
The
they
needle
used the
that
same
you was-
needles they used
The
on the
needle
last
that
five
was used
motherfuckers.
on you by Dave Bates was used at least 15 times. The needle that you were using.
Oh. And was there a limit on when you could sterilize it or just keep on reusing it? Or what was it, the properties of the metal that
The more
broke
you
down?
stick a needle in somebody, the duller it gets. Way back in the day, they didn't think that a needle was fucking, as far as a color needle, they didn't think it was broke in until it'd been used at least 10 times.
Oh, so it's quite possible that in 1995, whenever I got my first tattoo at the age of 15, that I actually had a situation where it
You
might have
coulda
been
caught some
used
shit.
for 15 times.
Alan Bates is my mentor via also Matt Rowland is my mentor because I was taught by both of them. Matt learned under Alan. Both of them
And
learned
Dave
under
Bates
Dave.
was his dad, Alan's dad.
When I started my apprenticeship in 1997, we still used needles 3 times. Now, before we use them, we autoclave them. And then we ultrasonic them. And then we hand scrub them. And then we autoclave them again. There's nothing on the face of this planet that
Now,
can live
just for
through
the
that.
listeners,
An autoclave is a high pressure, high temperature, more or less a pressure cooker.
agitator.
It's a pressure cooker.
Okay. Which pretty much breaks all particles off of
37
the metal.
pounds per square inch of pressure at 300 or 275 degrees. There's absolutely nothing, and there's a Justin. There's absolutely nothing that can live through that.
Justin, come and sit down with us,
Which
brother.
basically means
Put
you
them
could
headphones on.
inject some shit into a
Come
raw
and
chicken
join us on the
with that
podcast.
fucking needle.
No shit.
And
Hey,
you could have raw chicken hanging off
the
of it.
ending is
and
coming
you could
in.
put it in there
Go
and it
and
would still
stop
be
it.
great. Good to go.
I could take.
Ladies and gentlemen, that false ending is, I'm sorry.
It's full of shit.
That shit is just beginning.
horseshit.
Justin's
I'm
just
sorry.
goddamn got here.
Yeah, no, I didn't even have to say.
This is the first time
ask for
people are going
Morgan
to get
to stop
tattooed
it.
on the podcast.
That shit go together like cocaine
Okay,
and waffles,
we got
man.
a
Hey,
fucking new
So what happens if me and Justin tattoo each other on your podcast? Do you think we'll get more hits?
dude. If
Especially if we tattoo each other's dicks.
let me tell
Yes.
you something.
No, we
If-
need to do the leg.
if-
You want to
If
tattoo
we
my
were-
dick? I'll tattoo
goddamn-
your
If
dick.
we
You
were
tattoo
able
my
to
dick.
get the tattoo guns in here and
a
do
machine.
They're
that
not
shit,
guns, they're machines.
machines in here and do that shit, Hell yeah, we're gonna fucking record that shit on the video.
Give me 10 minutes.
High definition, bitch.
I need about 15 and a 40 ounce.
We've been talking
My
about this
man.
for like 6 months.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're supposed to do
joining
rat
us on the
heads on
fucking
each
Drunk Podcast is Mr. Justin Davis.
Hello.
You want a shot?
Local downtown rat extraordinaire.
What you know good, folks?
You know what I'm saying?
Ah, Evan Williams.
Hey, and let me tell you something about this
scared.
motherfucker right here. Just recently, he bought my motorcycle.
No, I didn't. I bought my motorcycle.
Anyway.
I love this
Don't
story.
be-
'cause
don't
it
hate,
just
man.
goes back and
Don't hate.
forth
Hey,
and
you're not
back
doing
and
something right if
forth.
you ain't got haters, motherfucker. So obviously, my man is doing some real shit going. You know what I'm saying? So I love Justin Davis. He's a really good friend of mine.
And I love Woody Wood.
And and he has joined us on the motherfucking Drunk Podcast right now. And I would like to ask you, for real talk, where are you going? Where's the band going? Are you going to Portland? Have you got a base of operation? What's going down?
We're in Portland, in Northeast.
And what's the name of the band?
The Scuds.
He's bringing up
The
the
Scuds.
fucking end.
The Scuds are right now inundating Portland. I know a few people in Portland, and I will make sure that those particular people on my Facebook list get this podcast. Justin Davis is heading your fucking way, motherfuckers. And you better know, if you thought Woody was cool, you better know Justin Davis is fucking cool.
You better start drinking.
The fucking Scuds is coming. Because in Washington and in Portland, in Oregon, that particular area right there, right on the border, there's some crazy fucking punk going down. And my man is one of the best punk. He's in one of the best punk bands in Augusta, Georgia, and they're about to be one of the best punk bands in fucking Portland. And if they don't fucking succeed, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna throw like thousands of dollars into them, and I'm gonna be like, we're all gonna succeed, goddammit. So please tell the people how they can get in touch with Justin Davis and how they can benefit being fans of the Scuds and where they can get in contact with y'all motherfuckers. I need to hear it right now.
Well, we ain't nothing but trouble, and if you want to find me, go to
I
Firehouse.
love trouble.
I'll be here all night. But nah, man. Portland is where punks go to die.
Portland is
It
like
is.
whenever I first got
I
to
love
Portland,
Portland.
literally, when I first got to Portland, I thought I was in a fucking dumpster. And then I
like dumpsters.
but see, I did too. Then I got down into the fucking,
I'm pretty sure I was conceived in a
I got into the fucking, because I was on the elevated fucking, when I was first going through there. And then I got down to the street level. And it became beautiful to the point to where I didn't want to leave. It hurt me to literally go to fucking Seattle right now. Now, I need to remind Justin Davis you're on video.
Oh, well. Cool.
Just put it down
I
here.
could be recorded. I don't know about the video.
And I would now give you money for clapping my hand.
I need to fucking remind everybody that I love my goddamn friends so motherfucking much.
My man, Justin Davis, is one of the best people in the world. And I have to tell you, he peddles basically universal remotes. Universal remotes can be programmed to any computer, TV, anything interface right now. He can universally program that shit.
And the artificial penis, the dildo, if you will. Yes, ladies and gentlemen,
I
our cock
invented
pieces
it.
buzz,
This one
ondulate
time when I was
spasmodically,
drunk.
and actually shoot 98.6 degree human jism.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But wait, there's more.
He is...
Act now. Act now. Actually,
Right now.
Don't act now.
Wait a second.
Turn the
There's a-
radio off.
There's
later.
going to be a
Act
link
later,
right
motherfucker. Act
underneath
later.
my face so that you can link on to jizzinyourface.com. No,
This
don't
is
do that.
Shecky Spilkis. And speaking with my
No,
partner
never
here,
mind.
Israel
Never
News
goddamn
Bomb.
mind.
We've come to talk to you about SexMart 2000, your sex gear superstore.
You know what I'm saying? You never had anything like Adam and Eve. You never heard anything like what I'm going to lay on
Good
your
day, goodbye, rat bastard.
ass. Good day, goodbye, you rat bastard.
Hey, is it a time for a commercial break?
There is time for a commercial break. And 1, 2, 3.
Ziggy's
You'll
out
never
here
be the
with us.
same because you were just listening to the SoulCast with Woody Wood. We'll see you next week.